Alright, welcome back to yet another interview coming into Oceanic Challenger League Stage 3. My name is Blue Panda, joining me on the mic Cthulhu. We are coming into the tail end of things, and joining us ahead of week 6, we have McKenzie from Altered Zelios and Zain from the Funky Monkeys. Question mark. For now, we all saw the GIF posted. We won't know for sure until we get to Playday number 6, of course. But gentlemen, look, we've got 2 Playdays remaining. There is still a pretty close gap between the teams that are technically in the top 5 and the teams that could be. Do you reckon we see that big, the last ditch effort come through and we see that top 5 change a little bit?
Honestly, I think right now for the top 2 or 3, I think that's not really going to change. But for bottom 4 and 5, probably, there's still 2 more games, 6 more points up for grabs. Definitely could be big changes there.
Absolutely. Look, Zain, in the context of your last week's success against Kraken, is this kind of the indication that it's finally kind of the comeback time for you guys to make it into the playoffs, even though that the kind of the window of the opportunity is relatively small? Or is now the plan kind of play for upsets and see just kind of sow chaos everywhere?
We're definitely, putting our all into securing these next 6 points, because if we don't, then we don't make playoffs. And of course, then that would mean we'd have to play relegations. So, yeah, we can't bet on other teams just falling apart in these last 2 games and us just getting off with luck. So, yeah.
Okay.
And McKenzie, for yourself, obviously you guys are in 5th at the moment, so if you stay the course, obviously you'll be staying in playoffs, which would also continue the trend of the newest teams in the competition making it into playoffs. Last stage, it was Funky Monkeys, their first stage in the competition, made it into playoffs. Do you reckon that we're going to see that same run for you guys?
Honestly, we're hoping so, but after last week's loss, we looked at it and we're gonna have to do bits. We're gonna probably have to get 3 points this week, and we're gonna have to put up a really good effort against Fury. So, like last week, after all the upsets and all those bottom teams getting 3 points up, it's actually pretty close for everyone. So I'm thinking anything can happen.
Now, gentlemen, we've seen quite a fair few memes, obviously, be generated through Stage 3, whether it was socials of some of the orgs, whether it was our freshly crowned meme king of the LPL socials, that is Jump Meme. In your opinion, best meme provider of OCL for Stage 3?
Be biased, say Jumpstream, just because, ex-teammate and funny guy, so yeah, have to give it to him.
Yeah, definitely Jumpstream. Some of the stuff he posts, even in the interview Discord, is top quality.
Look, yeah, he set the standard. You can tell Red misses his job as the socials guy, though, because he's actively competing with Jumpstream during playdays, trying to put out the best banger. But, gentlemen, my final question to both you, rounding out the interview process before week 6. For each of you, who has been that unexpected performer, the outstanding member who's come into Stage 3 that you did not expect to be in the position they're in?
Sorry, team-wise or player-wise?
Player-wise.
Player? It's a good question. I haven't been paying too much attention to that specifically, but look, probably I wouldn't say expected to do I expected him to do decently, but not as well as he has been recently. And I'd say probably Wazoo for Taken 5. Honestly, my ex-teammate, I've always seen him as being cracked, but this stage specifically, he's been really putting in the work and really putting it into practice.
In my opinion, I know it's a bit biased, but Snip and KD both. But going in, Snip wasn't had basically no confidence, and we're always pushing him to do well. After he turned up against Packwatch, he is not slowed down, and he's awesome to watch. Katie has stepped up massively, and yeah, those two have had an awesome season. I hope they get to continue it.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, gentlemen, ahead of week 6 with 2 games remaining. The stakes could not be any higher. We look forward to seeing you take the field against each other.